Hello, hello. What's up, YouTube? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Christine with Gauge Girl Training here, online meal planning and coaching service. I have an important message to share with you guys. Pardon me while I sort out some things here. All right, good morning, good morning. As you join this live stream, please let me know where you are from. And once you're here, please give the video a thumbs up. We're talking today about working smarter, not harder. Hi, Deanna. I have a end of summer challenge that I've extended enrollment. This challenge starts on Monday, August 29th. It goes for a total of 4 weeks. Hey, Naomi from the Netherlands. If you have not had the opportunity to join and sign up, please do so. Visit gaugegirltraining.com. I see something that a lot of people do wrong when it comes to their fat loss. And so many people, they think that it's about working hard. But it's about working smart. And I see so many people get very upset, very bent out of shape, feeling like they're putting forth all this effort and they're not getting where they want to be. And I'm here to tell you that throwing a lot of money at supplements, throwing a lot of money at fancy gym memberships, throwing a lot of money at trainers, throwing a lot of money at the most advanced sneakers, the most this, is not going to get you where you want to be until you start proactively managing your caloric deficit. And it all comes down, especially for my ladies, to managing your nutrition. Now, with that being said, a lot of people don't want to hear that. You could go to the gym 7 days a week, 2 times a day, and still not see good results, because you cannot cheat the grind. You cannot cheat what you feed yourself. And if you're watching this, you're not gonna like what I have to say. You're not gonna like hearing that trying to eat healthier is not good enough. And who here knows that for a fact? You could honestly say you try to eat healthy. You try to make good choices. That's not good enough. Because if it cannot be measured, it cannot be improved. And if you are watching this and you have excess body fat that you would love to lose, if you want to see a change in your physique, you have to do this in a smarter way. And the problem is there are too many cookie cutter approaches out there that are just not meant for you. And I see it early, I see it often. And the beauty of my method is because I base things off of your macro type. And I realize that not everybody here may know that I wrote a book. If you're watching this, hey Ruthie, and you didn't know that I wrote this book, Unlock Your Macro Type, first of all, I want to tell you a little bit about it. And I'm not telling you this so you buy my book. I'm telling you this so that you understand that there is a smarter, more effective way to approach your fat loss. And that is, there are bio-individual factors that many of you are not considering. Many of you are not considering your relationship with carbohydrates. Carb tolerance is a thing. Not everybody can handle moderate amounts of carbohydrates. I see it early, I see it often. And perhaps, let's say you have a coach who's a bro bodybuilder who's like, no, you need carbs to grow muscle. You need carbs for this. That's great for some people, but that's not great for a woman with hormone imbalances, or a woman entering menopause, or a woman dealing with PCOS, or somebody with insulin resistance, or somebody with type 2 diabetes. That's just not going to be effective. We need to take your metabolism into consideration. We need to take your gut health into consideration. We need to identify your true body type. And once you understand where you're coming from, you're going to realize that if you've had failure in the past with regards to fat loss, It's not that you failed, it's the diet failed you because it was not designed for your macro type. If you don't know what your macro type is, there's a free quiz on my website. You can take the quiz in my book, which is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, everywhere books are sold. And this book is a steal. It's also available in audiobook. If you do buy the audiobook, you get a PDF version of the book. There's workouts in here, there's meal plans. But this is a self-discovery tool, and you need to understand that there is a more effective way to dial in your macro numbers. And if you're watching this and you are not where you want to be with your health goals, I want you to say me. And just be honest. Type the words me on the screen if you're not where you want to be. If you know that there is a capable, more organized, more structured version of you inside of you, if you've gotten distracted by life, if you're stressed, if you're overwhelmed, and you feel yourself becoming a lower priority, you feel yourself losing your way, maybe you've already lost your way. And I appreciate that honesty for those of you who just commented. Guys, life is too damn short for you to be wishy-washy, for you to be not living to your full potential. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not about being perfect. It's not about having the perfect body. It's not about perfect. I'm talking about empowerment. I'm talking about feeling your best. I'm talking about showing up with your purest, truest energy, because I know for a fact that those of you that are not working out regularly, those of you that are not getting a quality sleep, those of you that are basically living off of fumes. When I say living off of fumes, meaning you're burnt out, your energy's just not there. You're just in survival mode. Who is in survival mode? Meaning you're just trying to get through the day. Like you got a lot going on. Maybe you have some unexpected family drama. Maybe you have a sick relative. Maybe you have an unexpected bill that just came out of nowhere. Maybe you're struggling with debt. Maybe you have relationship issues. Maybe you have like issues with your kids. They're being stinking brats. Maybe like whatever it is, my friends, I want you to know that you deserve far more. You deserve far more. You don't need to live in this survival mode. We got to get you out of survival mode and into thriving mode. Who is just ready to get out of that day by day, am I gonna make it, am I not gonna make it, just grasping for straws and just trying to get through and just trying to get by? And who's sick of that? Who's sick and tired of being in survival mode? Who's sick of it? And I don't know about you, I hate being in survival mode. Survival mode's the worst. I wanna bring you all to the mode of thriving. I want to bring you to the mode of where you feel like you're getting some traction, where you feel like you're establishing some momentum, where you're in a better groove, you're in a better headspace, you're being more consistent, you're thinking clearly, you have good energy. Oh, Robin Marie says, bought your books months ago and it's awesome. Robin, I appreciate that so much. I'm going to ask you something, girl. If you haven't done this already, could you please go to Amazon and leave me a book review? I would really appreciate it. And for anyone else here who has bought my book, please leave me a book review. It helps so much on Amazon. I have to ask. So my point is, friends, I want to move you out of survival and into thriving. We want to move into thriving. How do you do that? You do that by getting into a zone of a routine, by getting into a zone that you're committed, by establishing a goal, making it public and committing to it. I just finished the end of summer challenge. Oh, you did? Awesome, Charnice. Thank you so much for the support. You're gonna love this book. You're going to love it. This book took me 7 years to write. Blood, sweat, tears, there's client transformation. This is the result of me working with over 50,000 people over the last decade. So you guys are in for a treat. This is a self-discovery tool. And in order for you guys to work smarter and not harder, you need to acknowledge that there is a science to this. That this is not all about just genetics. This is not about luck. That there is science to this. Who here respects the science? Who here at the end of the day trusts that there is a scientific reason as to why you're not at your goal yet? Who trusts the science? Science is the one thing that I can tell you is the game changer between the approaches that I employ with my followers versus what you're going to find elsewhere, because that whisper down the lane, cookie cutter approach of somebody, like for instance, you could see an influencer, and I see this all the time, who has a banging body. I see influencers all the time. You guys see influencers all the time who look great. They look great. But just because you see a coach or a trainer that looks great and they know what works for them, that does not mean that they know what will work for you. You need to be able to take into account the individual. It's not like, it is not about the ego of what I do. It's about what's going to work for you. What do you need? Tell me about you. And that's the difference with these programs. It's all custom to the individual. And if your coach, if your trainer, if the influencer, even if it's your doctor, guys, I have doctors buy my book and read my book and utilize my principles to help their patients, because you need to take the science into account. You need to take into account an individual's basal metabolic rate. You need to take into account their carb tolerance. You need to take into account their body type. When I say their body type, if somebody is more apple-shaped, they have more visceral fat in the torso, that tells me a lot about how they're going to respond to different methods. It's so important to take these things into account. So why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this because I want to move you guys to action. I want to move you guys out of this barely getting through the day type vibes to in control, focused, motivated, dedicated, disciplined, leaning out, feeling better, having better mental clarity, having more energy, having more strength, having the ability to feel like you again. And if you're watching this and if you've lost that, who's watching this and just feels like a shadow of themselves? You almost feel like a zombie. If you're watching this and you feel like a zombie, meaning you're just this hollow, empty shell of you, you're just going through the motions, you're in deer in headlights mode, and you're trying to get your shit together. You want to get your shit together. You want to lose that belly fat. You want to stop being stuck. You don't want to be here. You know you're capable of more. You know that there have been phases in your life where you were thriving, where you were organized, where you were on top of it, where you had your priorities straight, and you missed that. Who misses feeling like themselves? Brenda says, I've seen a spike in IG influencers selling products, but they know nothing about the science behind it or don't have. Thank you for your transparency and sharing your knowledge. I'm beyond happy to help. And unfortunately, that's the world we live in. It is what it is. But I know that my followers and clients are educated consumers, that they are going to take the science into account. And it's unfortunate how many people are led astray by people who don't know what the hell they're talking about, other than the fact that they take a good selfie. Oh, thank you so much, Robin. Oh, I appreciate that. Girl, thank you. I'm deeply appreciative. Thank you so much. So my friends, I'm personally inviting you, if you are watching this, I believe that things are not random. I believe that you came to this live stream for a reason. I believe that we've crossed paths for a reason at this moment. And I'm inviting you to do my end of summer challenge with me. Yes, I'm inviting you. I'm asking you, do this with me. It's 4 weeks. It starts this coming Monday. I'm doing it. It's just the last hurrah of summer. let's do this together. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get customized macros that change every 2 weeks. You're gonna get workouts. You're gonna get to have a weekly Zoom call with me. You're gonna get to be part of my private Facebook community. You're going to get to compete for prizes. And you're going to be within a container and a community of people who are doing this, of people who are trying to get out of their own way, of people who want to see change. Guys, it is only 4 weeks. After that, we're doing a 6-week fall challenge, but you can do this for 28 days, my friends. And if you're watching this and you've been on the fence and you haven't been feeling yourself and you're like, you know what, I need something to commit me. I need a group of people. Guys, stop trying to do it on your own. Stop trying to be this independent, I don't need anyone, I'm gonna be fine, I'll figure it out. When you commit, when you sign up, when you put your money where your mouth is, that's when you get results, real talk. And you can ask any of my clients who have invested in my programs. It's that commitment, it's that financial commitment that makes you take it more seriously. And if you're not willing to invest in yourself, guys, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I want to help you. I want to get you out of your way because I just finished this this summer challenge. I feel better than I have felt in a very long time. I cannot wait to show you guys the top transformations from this challenge. You guys, people showed up. They showed out. Most of my clients lost like 10 pounds easily on the challenge. You're going overseas on vacation, all-inclusive resort for a week in September. Can I follow a general guide for that week? And Susan Cardona, yes, you can. I have other clients who are going on vacation during it. During that week, you can track your macros and stay flexible. Hey, good morning, Deshawn. But girl, there's never a good time. I'm telling you, because then the next month you could say, oh, well, then I have this going on. And the next month you could say, oh, it's Thanksgiving. Then the next month, like, there's never a good time. Girl, commit, I'm telling you, because at least 3 of those weeks will be solid, even if you just maintain on vacation, which obviously I hope that you do make more progress, but even if you just maintain, you're still going to make progress. So girl, like, do it. Do it. You deserve to get out of your own way. You deserve to feel empowered again. You deserve to experience the real you again. I can't tell you how many of my clients have come to me and said, Christine, thank you so much for these challenges. Thank you so much. Like, not only does their confidence improve, does their self-esteem improve, does their attitude improve, does their whole household improve, their relationships improve. Oh, awesome, Susan. I'm so glad you're joining. I've extended enrollment until Friday, so you guys can go to gaugegirltraining.com to enroll. It did close, so please get in. Oh, hello, Chef Pickin. Welcome from Mexico. I really appreciate you. I'm going to be filming a bunch of other videos for you guys later today. I just got off the treadmill, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about working smarter, not harder. I want you guys to believe in yourselves again. When I push you guys, when I do these tough love chats, when I do these motivational chats, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings. I say these things to make you better. Guys, who wants to go through life being this dumbed down, watered down, mediocre version of yourself? Guys, I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to try. I'm asking you to get back into that headspace where you give a shit. I'm asking you guys to get back into that space where you feel confident again, where you feel empowered again. I don't want you guys to go through these experiences, and I don't want you guys to go through life feeling like, well, that's just my genetics, I give up, or, well, you know what, there's nothing that can be done. Guys, I have had clients overcome strokes. I have had clients overcome cancer. I have had clients reverse out of type 2 diabetes. I have had clients with type 1 diabetes. I have had clients with every single type of disease under the sun that you could name that have changed their lives by choosing to focus on their nutrition. I'm working with actually a pastor right now at a church He's doing my one-on-one online coaching. This man has lost over 80 pounds this year. He's lost over 12 inches off of his waist. Guys, his life is changing. When people put in the work, like, it is so beautiful. I'm so fortunate. I'm so blessed to see what happens when people decide to stop being a victim. When people decide to say, you know what? I can do better. You know what? I am half-assing it. You know what? I am making excuses. For real, I had time. I just didn't want to. Robin Marie says, debt will be paid off in December. Planning on joining challenges in January and spring to be ready and maintain for next summer. Oh, that's fantastic, Robin. Good for you. Good for you. And I look forward to supporting you in the future. So guys, please join. I've invited you to join. You can't say that you weren't invited. If you're still here, please give this live stream a thumbs up. It helps me out so much here on YouTube. Don't forget to pick up my book, Unlock Your Macro Type. And for those of you guys who mentioned it and already have the book, I thank you so much for leaving me book reviews on Amazon. It helps me so much. If you haven't left the book review, I'm going to ask you to please do so. And then one last announcement while I have you guys here. We have a flash sale on gaugelife.com, which is my supplement company. Our chocolate collagen is buy two, get one free. You have to add all 3 units to the cart on Gauge Life, and you can get in on the special offer then. So please let me know if there are any other concerns. But guys, I love you all. I want you to have an amazing rest of your day. And don't forget to visit gaugegirltraining.com to enroll in the End of Summer Challenge. I'll talk to you guys later.